Nice, Micro Monday. So are the big internet companies really exploiting us? Recently I started watching a video that was about Roblox, this game where you can make your own different mini games inside a game, kind of experiences I think they call it, and anyone who makes an experience in Roblox, they can sell it to their fellow Roblox players, at least that's what I'm told, and then they can earn some money of it. And that YouTube video told me that Roblox actually keeps a lot of the money and only gives a very tiny fraction of the income from these custom-made games to the author of this game, and because most of the people who try to earn money making their own Roblox games are children, it is kind of ethically not really a good thing that they are basically making profit on the work of children. And well, I'm not really interested in Roblox itself, and I already have quite a negative opinion on the gaming industry, which I have already told you about in previous videos. So I didn't really want to talk about that, but when I just briefly scrolled through some of the comments of this video, people mentioned how YouTube is kind of similar in how much they actually keep from the ad revenue and how much is what they give to the creators. So it made me thinking, because I am kind of invested in this on the YouTube front, even though when making this video my YouTube channel is not yet eligible for monetization. But in general, I am interested in this kind of business side of video making also. So I started thinking, why would it be and how ethical is it that YouTube is taking, or in that case Roblox is taking that much money from the creators, or rather they don't take the money from the creators, they just don't give their income to the creators in a percentage that would be, satisfying for most of the people. And well, to consider how much does it worth for us, we have to consider what would we do if that platform was not available for us. So if you wanted to make a similar endeavor that I'm making here, so I'm trying to, help people with installing Arch Linux, I'm sharing my opinions in video forms, I am uploading many different videos here, which I want to kind of target to a certain target audience in most cases. So I want my videos to be watched by people who might be interested in what I'm trying to say. And if I couldn't use YouTube, if YouTube was not there, what should I do? How much money would I need to spend to get those videos out? So currently I don't earn anything from these videos, and I'm barely spending anything making these videos. But for someone who is making YouTube their own business and have their biggest income stream being the YouTube ad revenue, then you should be able to consider that how much would you have to spend to get like a similar kind of viewership, similar kind of revenue. So for example, if you have a video that you want to publish and you don't have this kind of video site, you would have to rent a server somewhere that is capable of storing this video and is also capable of distributing the video to anyone who might want to see it. Then you would have to spend your time trying to popularize your video site itself, or the videos one by one, to the people who might be interested. For that you might need to purchase advertisement space, so you have to advertise your videos and then hope that people click on the advertisement, get to your site, and then when you have enough people watching your videos, then you might want to, or you might have to go and find sponsors by yourself and get people advertise on your site, so you can keep the ad revenue, and from that ad revenue you pay to advertise your videos to others. So this would be probably very complicated, probably very expensive, and even if it's like, I don't know how expensive it would be, of course, I have not tried to do that on my own money, but I'm quite sure that it would need a lot of upfront investment, which you don't need if you just publish your videos on YouTube. If you publish your videos on YouTube, you can like slowly or quickly build up an audience depending on the quality and content of the videos you make. In my case, it's a very slow process, but still probably much more people are watching my videos due to YouTube suggesting it to them than who found my channel due to my few of my forum posts that I placed here and there. So I would think that just because YouTube, first of all, YouTube lets me upload the videos for free, and second of all, YouTube is kind of putting my videos in front of people who are probably my target audience. That saves me a lot of upfront investment. So once I will get monetization coming on, and I will be able to put advertisements on my videos and will be able to get some part of the ad revenue, I will really have to consider how much would I have spent. And compared to that, I would bet that a lot of the smaller YouTube channels case, the money that YouTube is actually getting from this ad revenue would be still lower than what the individual creator would have to have as their expenses if they wanted to have their own personal video sites, just because of the economics of scale and YouTube's large experience handling this type of content out there. So I don't really think that we can argue that YouTube is actually exploiting us or exploiting those creators who are trying to earn money on YouTube, because the service they provide is very valuable once you think about it. And the same would go for Roblox, of course. So Roblox provides you basically a game engine that's very easy to use and saves you a lot of time. You don't have to learn to code. You don't have to build your own game from the bottom up. You can use Roblox's engine. Roblox is everything, and then also Roblox is the kind of distribution channel through which you find your audience, basically. So we can argue how much is too much, but probably you could have. You could try to, especially in case of a game, that's much more easy, I think, to try to distribute it without that kind of background than in case of the videos with what I was talking about with YouTube. But of course, when it comes to content that was created by children and children getting paid, that's something that I don't really want to go into the ethics of that, because I am just really clueless about how we should as a society deal with that part of the equation. But when we are talking about adults who are trying to make money, I think this is a kind of process we have to go through, as in case of any kind of business. So if you are planning to make your money on YouTube, then you have to consider it as a business. And if you are doing business, then you have to be aware of your business partners, in which case this would be YouTube is your business partner. And when you go into a business relationship, like trying to make videos for ad revenue on YouTube, then of course we all have to be aware of how this business partner works. And we all know, there have been a lot of things like the demonetization and copyright strike mismanagement and community guideline strikes without clear description and things like that, which you have to consider these things also when you get into a business relationship with YouTube. And so in my point of view, I would think that it's really bad that we don't really have equally good. So we have some similar video platforms that 1% of the people use compared to how many people use YouTube. So they have very big advantage there, and we can argue about how good that is for the whole self-made video project ecosystem, that YouTube is so much bigger than everything else. But I guess when you go into the video business and this is the business partner you have to deal with, maybe you should think twice about how much percentage of your income you want to trust that business partner with, and maybe keep some other business opportunities on the sidelines in case something goes wrong with one of them. So I guess this is the video. It was nice Micro Monday, and I will see you in the next one. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye.